All right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about getting your first 10 sales ever with your clothing line. So I know you've got your $1 idea. You're going to make a clothing line. No one's ever seen anything like it before. You're going to be a millionaire. You're going to retire in a year. Cool. I hear that a lot. If you can do that, kudos to you. You're probably not here watching this video, but the part I want to focus on is getting those first 10 sales, building your foundation, because that's the part that I feel like we all skip right over. And that's the part that I struggled with the most starting out. So how do you do it? How did I do it? First 10 sales. The number one thing I want to suggest is you cannot be afraid to ask. And when I mean ask, I mean like asking everyone that you know. Calling in your favors from your family, your friends on Facebook, your Instagram friends, everybody. Do not hesitate to ask. It's okay to ask Aunt Martha if she wants to buy a t-shirt of your woodworking clothing line, you know? It's okay to do that, because asking is one of the hardest things that I had to learn to do, because I'm not a huge asker. I don't like asking for things from anyone. But getting those first initial sales to get some cash revenue into your funnel and to get a little bit of money coming in, start with your friends and family. Ask on Facebook. Be genuine about it, but let's be real. You're not going to get 10 sales off friends and family. If you do, great. I didn't. I got like 3. So let's say you're in my boat. You just got 2 to 3 sales from your friends and family. What do you do then? So you still got 7 to go before you get your first 10 sales. What I did, and what I still currently do to this day, not so much for sales-wise, but what I would recommend is doing Gary Vee's $80 strategy. If you've not heard about that, you need to go look it up. If you're reading the blog, you need to click on the link. If you're not reading the blog, you need to go to the blog to go click on the link to go there. $80 strategy is basically you are going through and engaging with people who are in your space. So if you are a woodworking clothing line, like earlier what we talked about, you would go search for hashtags that, I don't know, woodworking hashtags, I don't know, Carpenters Are Us. Say that's a big hashtag in the woodworking space. Go to that, find the top 9 posts, go to those pages and comment on their stuff. Genuinely, you've got to do it genuinely, and repeat that cycle 9 times repeat that cycle for 10 different hashtags, 9 pictures every day. And repeat that cycle again and again and again and again and again and again. That's going to take a lot of effort, and you're going to get a lot of no's, just like you're going to get no's from your family and your friends. And you've got to be okay taking no's, but getting your name out there with people who are already in your space, engaging, giving them value, that's exactly how I went about building our first 10 sales. Like I said, I got 3 from our family and friends, and the other 7 of our first ones were all from working like that, reaching out to people who are in the powerlifting community and basically getting pity sales. I mean, I'll call it for what it is, but that's how you start out. That's how you do it until you get up to that level of being able to support yourself with every release and every launch. I'm not a big fan of fake it till you make it. I think there's a lot of value in actually showing that you haven't made it. People want to support dreams, and they want to support people who are up and coming. It's just the truth. That's how I would go about it. That's how I did go about it. And that's how I recommend you going about it. So yeah, go get your first 10 sales on your clothing line. Let me know if it actually worked, or if you took a different avenue, let me know what worked for your first 10 sales. This is just one man's point of view.